One Piece chapter 1064 is out. It is titled Egghead's Research Stratum. So, looks like we're going to be getting more information on Vegapunk and everything that's going on Egghead. Okay, we finally get the reveal of Aokiji and Van Augur. Okay, so this must be happening in the past, I'm guessing. Everybody thought it was going to be Lafitte. It turns out to be Van Augur. Unless Van Augur has some like crazy ass warp fruit where he's bouncing back from one place to another, literally like islands apart. I'm guessing this happened a while ago, which means that Kuzan could still be on the move right now. It's not impossible he makes a move to Egghead either. Interesting. Because I do think Blackbeard Pirates, they have split up into individual missions, right? The fact that they sent Van Augur and Doc Q and Burgess towards Law's area without knowing who's going to be there means that Blackbeard probably sent other people to use this kid and also Egghead to go after Luffy. So it's not impossible Kuzan shows up on Egghead either, which would be pretty crazy because the Marines are involved. Maybe you see like Kizaru showing up. That's been a popular theory, talking point recently. But for the time being, we have Kuzan and Augur of the Blackbeard Pirates. Pudding has been captured. Yeah, the Blackbeard buildup is really exciting. And I do wonder, like, because Pudding is captured, obviously that gets Sanji involved. But does Katakuri also get involved when we finally confront Blackbeard? Sword, I think, is also going to be involved because Kobe is there as well. Okay, that's getting really exciting. Let's get into this chapter though. Okay. We're actually continuing with Law versus Blackbeard, which I didn't expect because I thought it was gonna be classic Oda off panel this fight and it's gonna be it, right? But let's see how much trouble Law is gonna be in here. Crack. Okay, with the hockey fist. Looking like a hockey fist, but I'm guessing he's about to use the Quake power here. There's no escape, so don't bother. Running. Don't bother running. A battle that shakes the world. Yo, poor Doc Q and Stronger here, bro. Struggling. Stronger got the snot coming out the nose and everything. Hakugan, take care of the polar tank. On it. Okay, so we got finally a name of another Law crew member. Shachi, Penguin. Get in the sea and provide cover. We're on it. Okay. They're on the move. All right, our pirates. They're putting in some effort for once. You bilge-sucking rat. Okay. Nah. No one told me his power could do that. Oh, snap, bro. Stronger just got sliced right in half. That's a ripperoni. Is he using an awakening technique? Yes, sir. Okay, so the fact that Blackbeard is talking about this, that has me even more excited. Because when we get to this Blackbeard fight, obviously I think Blackbeard's going to have some level of, like, pretty good hockey. But it's all going to be Devil Fruit power, like, focus, right? Because that's what he's been focusing on this whole time. Like, for him to have so many Devil Fruit powers and be focusing on that and not be awakened, I will feel like that's a little disappointing. So the fact that he's already kind of talking about it has me excited that he is awakened, at least with one or two of his powers. Quake Crash. Okay, so he finally busts out the Quake power, splits the air. It's still one of the most satisfying, crazy powers, destructive powers in the world, man. Damn, yeah, no, there goes the merchandise pirates, bro. There they go. Someone just face planting. One quake smash, and they're down in the dumps. They got their legs shaking. So this is the power of a Quake Man. The shockwaves are too intense. Don't die on me now, Stronger. Can you imagine? Stronger just dies now. You've always been such a good boy. Oh, that's pretty cute. You know, I wasn't expecting like any camaraderie within the Blackbeard Pirates, but Doc Q and Stronger actually showing like they care about each other. That's pretty adorable. Here comes those apples again. Eat this. Okay, those are going to explode. Yeah, they're apple bombs. Take cover. And then, oh, what the heck? Is that Penguin? I honestly like genuine. No, that's Shachi. So Shachi's in the water. He's sucking up, sus. He's sucking up the water and he's shooting out a laser beam like he's some sort of fishman. Okay, this is the first time we're actually seeing them like take some moves. Okay, so he shoots out the water, blows up the apples. Doc Q is shocked that Law's crew is even doing anything. He's like, "What? They got powers? Like they can actually attack people?" I thought they're just there to simp for Law and be sold as merchandise. It's a big mistake to Okay, they're talking shit now. Okay. Yo, he's literally talking to me right now after how much I shit on the Heart Pirates last chapter. It's a big mistake to underestimate us when we grew up in the harsh, cold waters of the North Blue. Okay, I don't know how much, I think it'd be more impressive if you grew up in the Grand Line, but I guess that's, you could talk shit about that. You ain't got a chance against us in a sea battle. Okay. Interesting. So they're all just swimming, and all we got to do is sink your ship. Jean Bart. Okay, here we go. All right, Jean Bart, now's your time. Okay, because my God, like I said it last chapter, he's been the worst free agent pickup of all time. Law gets him as a Bodhi and makes it a big deal, and he doesn't do anything ever since. He just turns into a cheerleader, just like the rest of the crew. Beppo is yelling at him for some instructions now. He's pointing out Van Auger, the sniper, at 3 o'clock. What is Jean Bart actually going to do here? Protect the captain. Yeah, okay. So he steps in and takes a bullet for him. Kroom, okay, so Law's busting out the awakening powers. And he tanks the hit, it looks like. He's some sort of bodyguard. That's it, I guess. He's just there to be a bodyguard for Law. Hey, at least he's doing something. Here comes a shock will that devastated Big Mom. What the hell is this? Oh no, Blackbeard's gonna feel this one. He's gonna feel this one. Blah, yeah, he's gonna feel this one. So yeah, Law putting in the work, cough. And then there's Van Auger just looking at him. This is what happens when you charge in half-cocked warp. Okay, so it warps him right back. Yeah, Blackbeard is such a, anomaly, dude. Like, the guy is so destructive and powerful, but he's like Luffy in a sense in that way, right? Where he's just completely reckless and just goes in, half willingly. Like, the vibes Van Auger is giving off here is, kind of like how the Straw Hats would react to Luffy just charging in and then, getting decked and getting stuck under some shit, right? Like in Arlong Park, where he just goes in, does this crazy move where he plants his feet in the concrete and then he's stuck there for the next 10 chapters, right? So Blackbeard and Luffy having that similarity, I kind of dig. Shall we return to the ship, Commodore? Pop. Cough. Don't be an idiot. We finish what we start. Say, ha 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 ha. Okay, Blackbeard's here, baby. Do all your officers have devil fruit powers? Yeah, tell us, because I want to know. I think so, right? I would imagine all of them do at this point, but he was still after Boa Hancock's fruit, so who knows? Must be a pretty raw deal hauling around so many anchors. Oh, okay. He's talking shit. All right. I wouldn't flex about your crew that much just because they could swim, all right? They call them devil fruits for a reason. That weakness is well worth the trade-off. I like the conflicting, ideologies here, especially when we see Shanks' crew interact with Blackbeard's crew, two completely opposite crews, where one is completely focused on devil fruits and the other one does not have any. Wow, okay, a big, looks like Law's crew's actually putting in some work, trying to sink the ship. They're attacking from below. The bastards are trying to sink us. Wow, we're getting a lot of this. I was not expecting to get this much action from Law and Blackbeard, but I'm here for it. For once, we're actually not getting the legendary fight off-paneled here. Who knew they were so strong underwater? So, okay, interesting here. I like the nice little, specialization of Law's crew, where underwater they can specialize. They can hold their breath they're like fishmen, essentially, in a way. We might be taking a pounding now, but there'll be history soon. The Commodore is the strongest around. Are these like the rest of the new Blackbeard pirates? As in not the Titanic captains? Why are they dressed like prisoners? They look like they're prisoners. Oh, who's there? Is that Kobe there? I'm guessing they're talking to Kobe there. Oh, snap. Pudding's on this ship. What's she doing on this ship? What the heck? I guess that makes sense. Van Auger was with Yeah, okay. So Van Augur was with Kuzan. So it's so weird that this is happening at the same time because we're just jumping back and forth from the past to the present. But yeah, Pudding's actually on this ship. That means Kuzan went to do something else. Okay, so Kuzan either went to Kid or he's going to Egghead to meet Luffy. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. Mama's gonna make you eat those words if she's still alive. Oh man, if Big Mom is dead, that is gonna be down bad, man. Yeah, you realize we're fighting her killer now, right? New eras only happen when the old legends are torn down. I don't think this is confirmation that Big Mom is dead or anything. But man, if Big Mom's actually dead, bro. Katakuri must be struggling right now, bro. Just got his sister kidnapped. They came in and wrecked Whole Cake Island. Big Mom might be dead. Like, Katakuri is like has to put the team on his back right now. Okay, we get the Law and Blackbeard clash here. Law using Awakening. Blackbeard just busting out another Quake smash, essentially. Oh, wait a minute. Black Vortex. Okay. Here comes the Yami Yami in effect. And we cut. Please don't, I'm glad we got more of this fight, but like, don't cut away when we're just getting to the climax. I don't know if that's better or worse than just completely off-screening the entire thing. We're cutting to the Marines and Akainu now, though. Blackbeard and Trafalgar Law have made contact on Winter Island. How fitting, like, because they literally said winner takes all like a couple of weeks ago, and this place is literally called Winter Island in New World. But yeah, that does confirm it's not Beehive, which I thought initially, but after like reading it again, it made sense that it wasn't Beehive because the surroundings didn't look like it. But so we're forced to wait again. Being Fleet Admiral is so damn frustrating. What do you mean you're forced to wait? I don't know if anybody's forcing you, bro. He's like pulling like a hold me back type of vibe when nobody's holding him back. Like, go do something if you want to take action, bro. Like, who's on the, who is that? Is that supposed to be Akainu's Dendemushi? I'm trying to figure that out. Like, he doesn't have that little mustache thing. Like, who's that supposed to be? Meanwhile, Egghead. Okay, now we're going back to Egghead. Find out more about Vegapunk. The Island of the Future. Wow, the Pacifista stopped as soon as we changed. Wow, okay, so they literally had to change out of their outfits. Oh, what the heck? Oh, snap. Oh, yo, here comes the fun shenanigans, bro. So Jinbei gets turned into a young kid. That's adorable. Chopper and Luffy getting down bad, though. I want to see, like, Prime. Turn Luffy, like, 40. Right? Turn Luffy and Sanji and Zoro like 40. Get them in their primes, bro. That will be elite. That's good, but did you have to make me this old? That's what I'm saying, bro. I get how you feel, but it only looks like your dad. If we can't take any of them out, we'll be in trouble. A glimpse at the possible future. So Luffy at 70 is gonna be down bad, bro. Like, that's like not like, think about Whitebeard at 72. My guy was still like putting in work, bro. Like, Luffy at 70 looking like this? Come on, Luffy, you gotta be better than that. Have a heart, Luffy. Sorry, Bonnie. Pacifistas just bring up some bad memories for us. Can you turn me back, Pants? This is, the Gramps Chopper once again making an appearance. Kuma may no longer be human, but that doesn't make it easier for his daughter to come face to face with his doppelganger. Shout out to Jinbei for recognizing it. Nothing personal, Bonnie, but what I know about Kuma doesn't paint a pretty picture. Yeah, see, I was gonna make a Kuma video because I was speculating that he might have been involved with the Mads, but the timeline also didn't make sense either. But like the way like spoilers drop on like literally the day after the official comes out, it's like if you don't make the topical video, it's kind of dead in the water. But let's see if we get some more answers here. He was the tyrannical king of the Sorbet Kingdom before he was disposed by the people and forced to become a pirate. Interesting. So what we know is Kuma was obviously originally the king of the Sorbet Kingdom. The tyrant thing, I think, is gonna be a propaganda of some sort. It has to be. Because as we've seen even just like 20 something years ago, right? Because we had that flashback with him with Bonnie as a kid. Bonnie is estimated to be around 24. So about 20 something years ago, he was still clearly a kind person. Even 14 years ago, when he was part of the Revolutionary Army and Sabo knew him, he was still noted to be a kind king. So clearly there's some sort of propaganda happening, and it definitely involves with something the world government wanted with Bonnie, because she ended up getting captured by the world government, something so important that it sent a shiver down Akainu's spine. So the fact that the people forced him out, I'm guessing is some kind of like CP9 type of move to incite a revolution to kick him out, and then he eventually, I guess, became a pirate. I wonder if that was after. I guess he must have still been working with Vegapunk before that, though, right? Because Bonnie was still with him at that point. And then something happened after that where he became a pirate, but eventually he ends up joining the Revolutionary Army as well, because assumingly something happened to Bonnie and his daughter and they kicked him out of his kingdom. And then there's Bonnie being silent. He was eventually caught by the Navy. Okay. His ties to the revolutionaries came to light and they gave him a life sentence. Oh, interesting. Okay, I just want to know like the specifics in the timeline here, because like that's going to be so important to actually figuring out what happens, because we don't know when he actually became a pirate and when he joined the revolutionaries. The earliest we've seen him as a revolutionary is 14 years ago when they found Sabo. Vegapunk took an interest in him due to his physical prowess. That doesn't make sense, does it? So unless he was with the revolutionaries the whole time, while he knew Vegapunk, so he was offered the opportunity to roam the seas again as a warlord. The timeline's not adding up here, okay? Because we know he knew Vegapunk beforehand. So if that's the case, all right, we know he knew Vegapunk from 20-something years ago before Bonnie was captured by the world government. So I'm guessing the trigger to them wanting Kuma away and gone is because of Bonnie. So the fact that they're acting like when he gets caught by the Navy, Bonnie, they took interest in him and he becomes a warlord. But at that point, he was also a revolutionary. We got to talk about this later in chat. Let me continue on the chapter for now. On the condition that he became a specimen for body modification and cloning. I think he's working with Vegapunk here. There's no way they did not work together to come out with this plan, right? Clearly that happened. So I guess the Vegapunk for revolutionary theories are getting even stronger now that we know the actual like timeline to a degree of what happened with Kuma. Does that cover it? I get why he'd choose to be a warlord dog and help them make their clone soldiers. We still don't know how Bonnie escaped either. Was that part of the deal? Did he help free Bonnie? That doesn't seem the case. Did he negotiate with Vegapunk to free Bonnie in that way? That might be the case. But why would anyone knowingly agree to become a mindless cyborg? Clearly that was working together with Vegapunk. Not only did Vegapunk grant some of his wishes, but as we saw last time, when he was with Dragon, he was obeying his commands, right? He was saying, yes, master, or like, yes, I will tell you, what you ask of me. So clearly, like, Dragon knew what was happening, right? Like, Dragon knew what was going down. So the Vegapunk revolutionary theories just keep getting stronger with this chapter. That's my main takeaway right now. Anyone can see it's bad as a death sentence. True enough. Still, I wonder which one of Tyrant Kuma's crimes earned him his life sentence. Daddy was no stinking tyrant, obviously. It's propaganda, Jinbei. Come on, you should know this. And he hated the world government. He'd never submit to them. They must have forced him to accept the procedure somehow. It's gotta be her. Like, does she not realize it's probably her? Like, I'm guessing she got freed because of some sneaky way, but it was part of the negotiations between Vegapunk and Kuma and the world government. That's gotta be the answer. A beam saber? That's awesome. Oh, I didn't even realize. I was like, who's this old ass man, dude? Luffy is down bad though. I'm guessing this also looks like one of the pictures Oda drew in like a SBS of like Luffy at age 70 probably. We must be in a scrapyard for Vegapunk's junk. This still works though. He may call himself a scientist, but to me he's just a murderer. Dad always used to say he was part of a very special race. Like who? Vegapunk or himself? But so what? Him being different doesn't justify... Okay, so Kuma is part of a special race, which means Bonnie by association must be as well, right? Ooh, so that's why Akainu... Yeah, now we're getting some answers. What is this special race? Okay. And it sure doesn't justify killing him. You said it, a special race. Okay, so they get turned back finally. And we cut away. Okay. The mysteries are building though. This is exciting. The Thousand Sunny. Looks like we're flying up to the sky. Whoa, we're flying. The robot's soaring through the air. That's pretty cool. Naturally, this Vegapunk Force 01 has a... Naturally, this is Vega Force 01 after all. Its anti-grav unit and jet thrusters allow it to easily sustain this propulsion. Anti-grav? The island aircon is also needed to ensure a suitable climate. One day this will be possible everywhere. Exactly, like Vegapunk is a revolutionary, is just like starting to become my main takeaway here. This robot's looking clean though. That's why I'm just staring at this robot design right now. There are giant monsters down there. It's like some kind of futuristic city. Precisely. The world of tomorrow is built here. Look at like, even this is supposed to be evil, bro. Like this is Lilith the evil, right? Like if they're like thinking about just like helping the future like this still, like you can't tell me the original Vegapunk is some like mad evil scientist. Maybe they're striving for like the future a lot and that's their main goal. But there's no way like Vegapunk is straight evil. Oh, what is this? Punk Records in the giant city in the sky here. This is Egghead, the island in the future. Oh, okay, I'm guessing it's in the huge cloud in the sky there. The research stratum is right above the clouds. Okay, so right above the clouds is where Vegapunk is like researching stuff. You see some like robotic palm trees and like island atmosphere. And the fabrication stratum is just below. Our manufacturers and research assistants reside there. I hear the captain is down there causing a hullabaloo. Okay, so that's the build of Egghead Island. So up top with the egg up there is Punk Records, where they actually do the research, and then down below is the manufacturing and like all the robotic people doing work and shit like that. And that's where Luffy and the rest of the gang is. Aren't you two coming, Zoro, Brook? Nah, I'll watch it. Bro, Zoro, you literally had so much teasing of like, yo, we got something we want to ask you, and now you're just staying behind? Brook just says ditto. Well, this is just Oda classically splitting up the crew to give them different roles as the arc continues. That woman can't be trusted. Whoa, it's just like the solid clouds from Sky Island. Okay, are we getting some Skypiea lore again? And the Sky Islands, this is what I want to see, bro. It's my first time. What the heck is this? That's right, Frankie was in there. Forgot all about that. As you surmise, seeing we can control the island's atmosphere and all, we can naturally make use of pyroblow to coagulate and alter the density of water vapor, thus recreating the islands of the sea clouds you usually find in Sky Islands. Okay, so they know a lot about Sky Islands, which means they must have shared this information with the world government, right? Because one thing I've always wondered is like, why has the world government not interfered with the Sky Islands at all? Like you would assume they would try to bring their jurisdiction up there as well. Maybe the science just hasn't advanced enough for them to do anything like that. But the fact that, Vegapunk is starting to, tap into this source of, just like stuff from the Sky Islands, the source of technology and stuff, I would assume like the world government is probably thinking about making some moves up there as well, right? This is the entrance to the main lab. Vegapunk. Okay, Vegapunk really likes naming stuff after himself, bro. All right. Maybe there is a little bit of arrogance there for sure. All right. You got Punk is just plastered everywhere. We see, what do these little letters say here? It says Impeg, Inepigeji. I don't even know. A fun, I think I says. Some little details there, but this is the main lab. Wow, it's so flashy. Do make sure to change into some appropriate attire before. Okay, Oda, give us the goods. I'm here for these new island outfits, bro. Give us the drip. You can get a costume from the changing transformation room right here. When you try on a pair of Dom shoes, don't forget to use the lever. They can adjust to fit, no matter your shoe size. Okay, nice little lore there. I like it. Looks heavy. Okay, new fit. Ooh, yo, Robin's fit, bro. She's just unzipping it like that. Oh, yo, Oda going crazy, bro. Nami looking fire as well. Frankie looking cool. They hook Sanji up with a, looks like a Hawaiian hoodie, bro. Like, well, this is awesome. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Look at these fits. It's an SSG on the jacket, just like one of the jackets we saw with Luffy in the gang. Frankie's looking badass. Usopp low-key looking fire, bro. Usopp, that jacket Usopp's got on, that fits him well. It's so light and cute. These just scream aloha, don't they? And then right here. But wow, Nami-san and Robin-chan look amazing. What cutting edge fashion. You look real tough in that, Robin. Really? Nah, yeah. Tough is not the first way I would describe it, but hell of a fit for sure. How about me? You look freaky in anything. Yeah, yo, why you guys doing Frankie dirty like that? He loves it though. You're gonna make me blush. The problem with being a genius. Oh, okay, who's this? Looks like it's the logic robot here, right? Is that you can see your own future coming too. What are you talking about, Vegapunk? Okay, so this is like the actual Vegapunk talking. I think I'll be dead soon. Oh, okay. Don't kid about something like that. I just wanted you to know about this, Dragon. Yeah, bro, I was literally talking about it the entire chapter. Because it just makes sense. We have a break next week. Unfortunate. But yeah, like it just like this, as you thought more about the timeline and how it added up, it just made perfect sense that Vegapunk was definitely working with the revolutionaries. How are these two connected? I don't know. I'm not going to go out fully and say like he's definitely a revolutionary, but like very clearly, very clearly, they were negotiating deals, likely to free Bonnie so Kuma, sacrificed himself, but also so Dragon could have some inside information there as well. Interesting. And now the Vegapunk and Luffy interaction gets way more interesting as well, right? We could get more information about Dragon that maybe Vegapunk or Kuma knows as well. So yeah, exciting stuff. Really good chapter. But make sure you subscribe, all that. Catch these live on the main channel. Catch y'all next time. Peace.